You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows. No more.
Good energy in that.
Been through the mud with his team, through all kinds of heartbreak.
What's not enough?
To the mountain. It's clear. It's stopped. Believe it.
It's clear. It's cold.
Arctic cold. 54 in Miami and later.
This will take it just inside the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25. Got an extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is their 6'3" quarterback. Third selection in 2018, Sam Darnold. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Under pressure now, Darnold.
Against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Come on, man.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And mark him down way up close to the 40 to 39. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I do believe we'll see where this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, man.
Olivier Vernon brings him down. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yes, he did. That's Trevor off you. After all of you.
Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. 2 runs in a row, only 2 yards to show for it. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
Olivier Vernon is a defensive end that combines terrific run-stopping ability with a quick first step to the passer.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. Break this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Welcome back to the NFL on CBS. We have 15 points.
Cleveland Browns starting quarterback. As the starting quarterback is Baker Mayfield, entering his third season.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Well, I knew on
He has a
there,
lead instinct.
Okay, hold on, guys. Clowney did not even need to be on this floor. I don't even know why he's on the team, but bruh. If I released him, bro, I could what? The fucking released this motherfucker.
From his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That one good for the completion percentage. It'll be 3rd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the main of the organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. When they got off the field on 3rd down, an excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come in 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Let's get to the 40-yard line.
There goes a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Tremendous job.
To make some of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Darnold on 1st down.
Fumble. It was a fumble on the 2nd fumble of the day by the Jets.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Smooth right.
Back to throw, Darnold. A deep ball for Dotson.
It's complete. That's one of the day.
Incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doctson, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold.
And Myles Garrett with the sack. But Sheldon Richardson, I'm sorry.
The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling
We
in
checked already on Cleveland.
and that is the 3rd sack this
Sheldon
offensive
Richardson
line has allowed
was
this
already
first
there.
quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up
Cleveland
to take
Browns,
the
here
field.
it comes.
And a 3-and-out
Baker
on that
Mayfield.
first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play the best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it actually serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
15 yards for the Jet.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield.
Oh, and complete. Baker Mayfield.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just felt incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover Leighton
And a
routes.
first down for the Cleveland Browns.
Have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Look at
It's
you.
a 7-yard gain.
Nico
It's good
Hunter.
enough to move the chains.
Backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to
There's a
catch
lot
the
of
football.
backfield.
Doesn't
He's
matter what
gonna make
position you
these
play,
little
but if you're on
play
offense,
action
be aware of what may
catches
come your way.
for the Cleveland Browns. Look. And that's what makes the unique. And right here, you're gonna see the play action. Huh. I guess they won't let. I guess that won't gonna happen. So cool.
Mayfield on play action. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Baker Mayfield.
Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more there.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they run the big yard, I think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And the reinforcements coming in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
My guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And 12.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
Baker Mayfield,
Up
10
in
yards
the
on
33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Mayfield, they set up the screen
And
to
4th
Chubb.
down.
And he'll be taken
down at the
down
36-yard line.
first at about the 36-yard line.
Well, the good thing about covering any
Chubb
game I
was trying to
do with
be
you is I know there's no problem with rhythm.
Make it happen,
Now,
but-
what we're watching offensively, no problem there.
Yeah,
Crowder
on the first
looking
drive,
to
looking at
see
another
the,
one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a
That's
fast
true.
start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because
Sam
they say
Darnold.
so. And whether it's the script, whether it's just what they're going through, whether it's different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Josh Adams.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The first carry for Josh Adams.
Josh
Down
Allen.
he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Number 36, no? Yeah, number 36.
Once more, Adams on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. Third down here.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. B.J. Goodson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The 39-yard line.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on
First down and at the 39-yard line. The Jets.
What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Back to the second quarter, where we need some changes here on the defense side of the ball, but we've got to work well on the pass protection.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt.
That's what I noticed about the Jets. They struggle with pass protecting Dan Darnold.
Folded like a
And now
lawn chair.
this is going to be,
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
got me pressure.
Bring up a 2nd and 13. So now they have to
They
continue
could
with
make
2nd and
it.
13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Ooh, what the
And he's
stop
going to
on.
be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch
Go
route
down
is
at
actually
6.
one of the safer things an
Complete
offense can
again.
do. Get the ball out to the
That was
receiver
like
as
3.5
fast as
years ago.
possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Gets this to
And
Kareem
first down,
Hunt,
and
his
this
running
was
back.
by Kareem Hunt again.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done
Kareem
if they
Hunt
hadn't
has
gotten the
been
first down
everywhere.
there. But since they did,
Everywhere
I
you
guess
go,
the point is
she's
moved.
played.
Right there in that
Play by
middle
play.
ground, field goal
They could
range,
make it
punt, go
happen.
for it, but as you said, they picked it up. Mayfield on first down.
Pressure.
And
It's
it's
incomplete.
Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here. That's my bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about the body or commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra
It's complete again. This was 10.
My bad.
Today, this is very interesting.
What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this
The
next
Jets
play.
can't make the noise here. They're down there.
Back-to-back incompletions.
This is the departure
At a 3rd and 10.
of
Here's Mayfield, and he's got his man. That's Landry. And
Paul.
they will
First down
eventually
on
get it
Jarvis
down.
Landry.
Inside the 5 all
Does
the way
make
to
the
the
secondary a little weak
They're able to convert on
since
3rd down,
Jamal
and that
Adams
sets up
left,
a 1st
but
and goal.
to
how
bring for any
effective
offense
is it
versus
going
his
to
own
be?
defense.
You're playing really good
Find the
defense.
holes where guys are available and put the ball on the
Secondary wasn't
receiver before
really
any defender
bad,
can
but
step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing
game
route.
right here. And
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
great job on the block.
And they'll be
10-yard line.
back here, losing
7-yard
yardage
line.
to the 10-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's third and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Intercepted by Nickerson. Nickerson is on the wall.
Down near the 5.
He's got to move.
The 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown.
Nickerson with the 91-yard return.
Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
Intercepted.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Baker Mayfield
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by
big three, man.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought
Odell Beckham
down.
Jr.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Look at that. 3 defenders around him. Odell Beckham Jr. just demanded. Oh, right there. Terrible landing here.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. He is going to be stopped cold
Jets
behind the line of
have
scrimmage.
been out there still on
It's
the
a
defense.
loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Don't worry about
I
that.
think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few
Baker
drives. They're
Mayfield
not just
here.
holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
A great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Go.
And he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Pearson, the rookie.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on
Here.
full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
And
here's Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And the kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold, and he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there.
Got to play them a little bit better, you know.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but this one goes nowhere. Those adjustments that we talked about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Looking to throw on second down. Darnold
stay
got it complete.
where it belongs.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and build the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Faking the give, Darnold. Letting one go deep for a new one.
Oh, intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he gets this inside the 30.
See what happens. He goes quick down with the 5-yard. 8-yard rush from him. And a penalty against the defense. Oh, it's a touchdown right here. Okay, well, rush. And he got a touchdown by Rehart. Okay, we're not surprised. Door. Sam Darnold was sacked. Oh man, you gotta make something better to it. James Crowder for 11 yards. And incomplete. Wow, it's looking too terrible. Why did they have the 2? Oh, what I say.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Third and short yardage. Mayfield's got an open man. He completes it to Cowboy. And it's scooped up again. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make the play sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And there's no chance, no excuses, I'm saying, to miss out on a scoring drive here.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. They'll run it with Bell.
Come on.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. Marr able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime coach
On the NFL.
the Cardinals and the Dolphins. And Chicago hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
I don't like when he's saying that, but okay.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Here we go.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
To fight for the yard that he
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
For Kareem Hunt in the first 3 quarters.
That are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mayfield looks to throw. He completes it to Hunt.
Barely went to stop.
He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They dial up the blitz on third down, and you're worried as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off. Able to rally to the football and make the play.
Here's Matt Darr now. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
How it's going to be, but I don't know. And yeah, 29 yards.
Return of the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Into a double team.
Intercepted again.
Picked off around the 41. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
2 turnovers today from
first and 10.
No touchdown on play at all.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
And Landry pass for 4
On the
yards.
third down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham.
Landry. Junior for a touchdown.
Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 33 yards.
Wide open,
and once
too.
again, the Browns are back in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the
27-yard
25.
line.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind.
Look at this. He's got to move. Oh, look at the
Very important.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense. It would be on Patrick Queen.
Officials so
that
cognizant of
push
that
down.
call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
2-yard
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on it.
And he's taken down.
That Donald
This will
go
be a
down.
Brown
Avery.
sack. Jannard Avery.
This has been the issue all day long.
Another sack,
Boy,
and that is now
6
6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Oh, the pressure
Donald
too
again,
great,
sacked by
and he
Garrett.
goes
This is
down
7
to
sacks.
4. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
And the Jet. Well,
Now the Browns offense getting ready to head back on the
not so
field.
much.
And for them to touchdown their last
playing
go-around,
opposition.
obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
End
planning
of the
for this
second
drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are
Going
you going
into
to
the
do?
quarter,
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
21 rushes for 55.
And we know today's NFL really built around the guy throwing the football.
Could be a little bit better.
These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll out of defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That's taken in by Callaway. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Joy was slamming me.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Mayfield down. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end, Herndon. It'll be a pickup of 10. Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki able to get in there for his 2nd.
Can't be fucking kidding me, man.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stay in the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, already his his second touchdown in
Cleveland
this
all over that
opening
right now.
weekend. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now it's Darnold, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know what? I didn't take you well, bro. You cannot come back like this. You fucking play like shit, bro. I don't know what to tell you. If I go, if I can play better.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Flacco looking for his first toss.
Sometimes your
What are you
flashes
doing?
get
Oh,
Heavy
my
traffic,
goodness.
and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. They run again with Hunt. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hunt. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Joe Flacco and company heading back out onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here.
And he lost the football. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd and 9. Flacco. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their first pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. No way to escape, and he goes down. Miles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now it's Flacco, and the throw there going to be incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, but to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this?